Good evening, and welcome to another live performance on KUVO, live from the Bonfils-Stanton studio here at KUVO. And we have a studio club audience right here. Thank you so much for being here tonight. Special treat. All right, tonight we have the Gabriel Santiago Project. Playing with Gabriel, he's on guitar. Playing with Gabriel is Peter Stoltzman on piano and keyboards. Bijou Barbosa on bass. And Adriano Santos on drums. Thank you so much for being here. Can't wait. And you can watch this live on our KUVO YouTube channel. We have cameras all over the studio. So, are we ready, Studio Club members? Yeah. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, the Gabriel Santiago Project on KUVO. You're hearing the Gabriel Santiago Project and live here on KUVO from our Bonfils-Stanton Performance Studio and watching it live on our YouTube channel. And again, wow, you guys sound so great. So, Gabriel, born in Brazil,
Yes.
and now living in Denver. You said earlier before the broadcast you've been here in Colorado for about a year.
For about a year, yeah. In Texas since 2008.
Wow. So between Brazil and here, fill us in. How did you meet the band? Tell us about your band.
Sure. Well, I came here in 2008 to the U.S. to do a doctorate degree in composition at University of Texas in Austin.
Oh, hook 'em horns.
Yeah. And then I met my brother Peter Stolzman there. He was also working on his doctorate there. And then we bonded and started playing, and then, you know, kind of reformed my band from Brazil here, and Peter was an essential part of it, and we started playing. And then eventually Peter came to Colorado with the, you know, man, I'm going to bring you there. So I came here in 2016 for the first time. So we played together, and then we made a record here, a dual record. And then I was in Austin, and I moved to Houston 2009. By the way, that first time I played, we did a concert at university here, and I met Bijou also. I literally got at the rehearsal for a little bit, and then we played, and then I never saw him again for a few years. He's the most demanding bass player in the history of Denver. He plays with everybody because he's so good, you know. And then after a little while, I moved to Houston, 2019, and then I met Adriano, who moved from New York. He was there for many years, and then we immediately started playing and became friends too. And this particular band only played together one time.
I hear that a lot.
Yeah, which was last year. I played at the Vail Jazz Festival.
Oh, wow.
The last year of the festival, unfortunately. And then this band played. I also had Justin Vasquez on saxophone, another musician compadre from Texas. And this band played together for the first time and only time thus far. And then here we are again, playing for the second time together.
All right, great. Awesome. Well, again, thank you for being here. So tell us about what we just heard.
You heard a song called, there'll be a few Portuguese titles. This song is called De Clara para Ana, to Anne from Claire, kind of a play words with the name. And this is from my first record, titled Gabriel Santiago. And yeah, that's where this song comes from.
Okay. All right. Well, let's hear some more music. What are you going to play for us?
Yes, we're going to play another original. This one is called Always Remember. This was composed for a good friend and great artist, singer from Brazil, Dani Gurgel, a singer from São Paulo. I recorded her album and did a tour with Japan, did a bunch of things, and then she asked me to compose a song for her record. So I composed that song, Always Remember. It's on her record, and then I then also start playing on my own shows because I kind of like the song, so they like the song Bijou, and maybe we should have played that song. So
great. All
that's
right.
for Bijou.
The Gabriel Santiago Project, live on KUVO.
1, 2, 3, 4.
The Gabriel Santiago Project live on KUVO. Not only is Gabriel a wonderful guitar player, he's also a great singer.
You're too kind.
Wow. So, when did you pick up the guitar?
I picked up the guitar when I was a kid, probably around 7 to 8, and I started playing seriously when I was August 11th, 1989. No, 1988.
So you remember that day?
Yes, I do.
Yeah. And what happened that day?
My father is a guitar player and composer, but he's self-taught. And then we always had guitars around the house and everything, but he never forced me to play. You know, I have pictures as a baby, like with the guitars and stuff. But one day I just came to him and said, "Hey, I want to learn the guitar." And then he felt that he wanted me to have a formal training. So he had a good friend who was a classical guitarist. Went to school and all that. So I started playing, having him teach me when I was a kid. So then I started classical guitar, and that's where they all started. Yeah.
Now, Gabriel hasn't said this. He did mention his doctoral degree in music composition from UT. But that's where you also won the 2013 Outstanding Dissertation Award and the 2010 Eleanor A. Stribling Award for Excellence in Jazz Studies. So, wow, congratulations.
Fancy names, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Just recognition is always is a good thing. I was very, dedicated and devoted to the craft. I wanted to get better, and they encouraged me, so I really thank them for that.
Well, it shows. Oh, my goodness. You're just watching your fingers on that guitar.
Thank you.
So tell us about working with Pat Metheny.
Well, I never got the chance to work with Pat Metheny, but I did study with him a little bit.
Well, that's work.
Yeah, I guess so. I'm a big fan of Pat, of course, and I met him a few times, and then there was a camp that he did a few years ago, and then I was on that camp. So it's like a week or so. So we got to be with him, and he composed a piece for a bunch of guitarists, and we played. So it was really, unforgettable experience to be sort of around him and get to play and get to see him play and talk and all that. So it was pretty amazing.
But still a possibility. You could be working with him in the future.
We never know. He's very busy, so.
Well, you seem to be pretty busy yourself. I mean,
I'm trying to get busier.
You've been composing music for a wide variety of ensembles, ranging from symphony orchestra to chamber ensembles, big band to jazz combos, including film, TV, and the internet. Yeah,
try to get busy, as we talked about. I had the chance to collaborate with people and projects and things, and during my time at university, I had a really fantastic jazz orchestra available for me to write for, and that sort of grew into my own big band, and then we did a DVD and CD and all that, and then for kind of my final doctoral project, I did like a symphonic, because I kept getting the ensembles kept like getting bigger and bigger, so I guess I gotta finish this with the most, a larger possible thing.
All right.
Give them a lot of trouble adding different things, but it was a fun experience to write for big ensembles and things, big sounds.
All right. Well, let's hear some more music. What are you going to play for us?
We actually will hear a song which is called Poupée. It's a French title. And that song has, since we mentioned, it's being sort of expanded several times. We're going to play a shorter version, but there's a 20-minute version for symphony orchestra that you can check on YouTube and everything. This is the sort of a, smaller, sort of shorter version of that.
Poupée.
Poupée. We don't have a symphony orchestra here, so we'll get by with 4 people. So.
All right. The Gabriel Santiago Project, live on KUVO. Was just fantastic.
Thank you very much.
Wow, the Gabriel Santiago project. Poupée. There's got to be a story there because the slow passages were just so heartfelt. What's the story?
A long story.
Well, like you said, the version's 20 minutes long. I'd love to hear the 20-minute version, too.
It's a long story, but basically I wanted to do a mix of this rhythm from Brazil, choro, which is a little bit of that, choro and samba, with a little bit of Piazzolla, which is a big hero of mine as well, an Argentinian composer, that sort of slower part and very lyrical. And when I was here in Texas, there was a chance to kind of revisit this song, and then I'm gonna expand the song for a jazz orchestra. And then I did this 20-minute piece. We got to record the song with the UT Jazz Orchestra, and then I did it with my own big band. And then after that, I made it even bigger for the symphonic sort of thing. So it has been added layers and layers and layers, and I got a little bit of the ending of that version here in this version you just heard. So.
Wow, it was just wonderful.
Thank you.
So I see a special guest with the Colorado Jazz Repertory Orchestra coming up in March at the Arvada Center for the Arts and Humanities.
Yes, I'm super excited for that. Drew Zarimba is a good friend, and we have been talking about doing something together for a while and bringing some of my music for a big band here in Colorado. I haven't played, the big sound here yet, so that's going to be... I'm going to be guest with them, playing some dedicated to Antônio Jobim and Sergio Mendes, that concert. So I'll play a few arrangements with a smaller group, but then we are planning for next season to have me and play my jazz orchestra compositions. Like Poupée will be one of them.
Great. Oh, can't wait. All right, so you're hearing Gabriel Santiago Project, Gabriel on guitar and vocals, Peter Stoltzman on piano and keyboards, Bijou Barbosa on bass, and Adriano Santos on drums. So tell us what you're going to play next.
We're going to play a very special song. It's a fairly new song. It's called A Heart from the Palms. And there's a Colorado connection to this song. I composed a song for my beautiful wife, who is watching that right now. And then when I came here in 2021, I was releasing an album at the time, touring, and Peter was in the band. We played in Boulder, one of the shows of the tour, two nights at Café Soleil. And then, I kind of set it up, the whole thing with Peter to propose to her during the concert.
Oh,
so,
that was nice.
So he held the ring and stuff, and then we played this song last. And then I kind of stopped, hey, thank you for coming and all that. And then I just kind of went there and, she said yes, so that was great.
Oh, congratulations.
Yes, and then, that's the song for her, and there's a special connection to Colorado because, so I get to play that song now all the time.
All
when I
right.
play here.
Well, thanks for sharing that story.
Thank
The Gabriel Santiago Project, live on KUVO.
you.
You're hearing the Gabriel Santiago Project live on KUVO and watching it on our YouTube channel. I love how you guys take us on a journey. It's just wonderful.
That's all about the ride.
Yeah. So tell us about your collaboration with Esperanza Spalding.
My collaboration with Esperanza Spalding was, she lived in Austin for a little bit, and then I got to meet her, and she invited me over to play, and then we played for the entire day and played some of my songs. She had some new songs she was working on. I got to play with her, and I did a concert with the big band that Peter was recording, and then I was composing a song for her to be part of it, but then she got busy and gone on tour, and then she never was able to do it. So that's still in the ether.
Yes.
To be done.
Still a possibility. Wow.
He's wonderful.
So you're calling this the Gabriel Santiago Project. Is that an album coming?
Not at the moment. I have several things in the works. Right now there's 13 or 14 there, recorded projects. And I definitely want to record something soon. The last album is from released in 2021. That's the one that I came here
Upright?
to release, Upright, yeah. So that's the current one. And then I'm working on a solo album right now. And then an album with a more large ensemble with different collaborations, people from different places, different countries and things. That one's gonna take a little longer, to get everybody to play and record. It's probably a couple years away, but it's there.
All right. Well, great. Okay, so let's hear some more music.
Yes.
What are you going to play?
We're gonna play a song from the Upright album, and this song is called "For When You Arrive."
The Gabriel Santiago Project is live on KUVO.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
That was absolutely incredible. I mean, what a story there.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
I like to, use music as a sort of vehicle for, hills and valleys and telling a story to the music itself. I know that a lot of composers and singer-songwriters, they always have lyrics to bring some meaning to, and words and things. And I'm one of those that think that music is self-sufficient to tell stories and feelings. So that's kind of where I am in the spectrum of the music, trying to convey feelings and things and stories through the music itself.
And I think all of us in our own minds, have pictures that play in our minds when we hear this type of music.
And that's the beauty of it, because you can make your own images.
Gorgeous.
And receive it in a very personal way.
All right, you're hearing the Gabriel Santiago Project live on KUVO, watching it live on YouTube. And the great thing about that is if you're just tuning in, you can go back and watch it anytime you want on our YouTube channel. So, while we still have a little time here, you going to play something else for us?
Yes, I will. A special one for actually this day. Today is Antônio Jobim's birthday. It's a big hero of mine and probably everybody here. And there is a classic of the classics. One of his most famous songs are his Pass It To Me, Corcovado. And
yes.
I have a sort of a arrangement of that song, which is sort of my own take on it. We play the song and then we kind of go into this other, the whole story thing, right? So I'm kind of telling a different story on my part through him. So that's for him on his birthday, Corcovado.
Awesome. All right, the Gabriel Santiago Project live on KUVO.
Thank you very much.
The Gabriel Santiago Project.
Thank you.
Gabriel, vocals and guitar. Peter Stoltzman on piano and keyboards. Bijou Barbosa on bass and Adriano Santos on drums. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thanks for having us.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you all.
And a special thanks to the Bonfils-Stanton Foundation, Drum City Guitarland in Wheat Ridge, owned, operated, and staffed by working musicians since 1965. Schmidt Music in Inglewood, specializing in pianos, keyboards, band and orchestra instruments, sheet music, and more. Grace Design Pro Audio and Lions. Donors to the Carlos Lando Musician and Event Fund. And special support from our engineer, Klaus Larson, video production by Mark Montour-Larson and Alec Kenefick. And special thank you to our KUVO Studio Club and Beat Collective members. Thank you. Thank you so much for coming. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. Thank you. And Night Beat is next on KUVO.